The Young and the Restless spoilers full Saturdays update, the 23rd of May, 2026. Welcome back to our channel. Today is a beautiful day to absolutely lose our minds over the latest daytime drama. Grab your iced coffees and strap in because we have so much to unpack and I am vibrating at a frequency that could shatter glass. Let's get right into the chaos. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing right now. I am literally filming this while I'm running errands, dodging shopping carts in the parking lot because I just had to jump on here and vent. We need to talk about this now. Bestie, be for real right now, because the absolute cinematic mayhem that just went down in Genoa City has officially ruined my week in the best way possible. I am hyperventilating. I was mid-skincare and smeared charcoal mask all over my expensive white rug when I saw what just happened. Literally had to yeet my phone across the room. I am so unwell. We are not just watching the show anymore. We are invested. Like, I am personally offended and totally living for the sheer audacity of these people. Talk about an absolute unfiltered emotional train wreck. Wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step. Let's start with Patty Williams and Matt Clark because they are officially on my do not perceive list. I am so done with them. So they are sitting on this random stone bench in Chancellor Park. And can we just take a completely random tangent for a second? Why are the benches in Chancellor Park always looking so cold and uninviting? Like, genuinely, it's giving medieval dungeon aesthetic, and the lighting was so weirdly gloomy today, but I digress. Did I say that yet? Ugh, my brain is mush. Moving on. So Matt and Patty are having what Matt genuinely thinks is a heartfelt conversation about gratitude. Patty is straight up examining this massive bump on Matt's head, which, reminder, is from Phyllis literally whacking him with a water bottle, which is honestly so unhinged. And she's reminding him that he never, ever should have trusted Phyllis. Matt is playing right into his whole fake amnesia thing. He's basically like, yeah, I don't remember anything. I have no ties to anyone in this town. And Patty is just eating it up. She paints his life as this tragic, isolated nightmare, and Matt is playing the lonely, lost soul to absolute perfection. He tells her he feels completely alone, totally lost, and honestly, you can see him growing increasingly suspicious of this woman who is openly flirting with him on a public stone bench. But then, Patty leans in. You guys, the vibes were so off, I was literally screaming at my screen. She leans in and basically tells him that she is the only reason he should stay in Genoa City. The absolute delusion. Matt immediately senses the flirtation, and he is not having it. He smoothly and expertly dodges her advances, thanks her for being a literal savior, and straight up says he's better off living his life completely alone. And then he just gets up and walks away. The rejection is palpable. I am screaming into a pillow. But wait, here is the absolute gag, the moment that literally stopped my heart. Patty sits there for maybe 4 seconds. 4 seconds, besties! Before she whips out her phone, dials Victor Newman, and asks if he still wants to buy Matt Clark. I am glitching. Okay, back to the main event. Patty went from a devoted savior to a literal, cold-blooded revenge machine in the time it takes to pour a cup of coffee. The call came from inside the friendship, manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update because Victor is going to eat this up and Matt has no idea what is coming for him. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but we desperately need to talk about Phyllis Summers. My girl is straight up spiraling, and I am totally living for the drama. So Phyllis storms into her office, and what does she see? Lauren Fenmore is legit snooping through her desk while on the phone with Michael Baldwin. Bestie, boundaries? Phyllis is literally hyperventilating. Well, I am hyperventilating for her because Matt is gone. Her entire leverage to get out of the trap that Victor and Christine set up has completely evaporated. The deal is dead. Phyllis, in her absolute delusional glory, analyzes the situation and decides that Patty stole her idea to turn Matt into the cops for credit. Now, dear viewers, Patty hasn't actually done that yet, but Phyllis's intuition is genuinely terrifying. The girls are so perceptive. Lauren, trying to be the ultimate voice of reason, begs Phyllis to just take Victor's deal. Remember the shocking offer Victor made? Give up Summer's company to stay out of prison. Lauren is practically on her knees begging her best friend to just take the out, accept the loss, and be free. But Phyllis? No, she says she will walk away with absolutely nothing before she ever gives up. She will never surrender. And then absolute chaos ensues. Michael bursts into the room, literally screaming for his wife, and he physically bumps right into Phyllis. The physical comedy of it all is just too much. Lauren looks at Phyllis, dead in the eye, and straight up tells her it is time to accept defeat. And Phyllis just stares at them. She stares at her supposed best friends like they personally hid Matt Clark under a couch cushion. It's giving major I cannot even energy. Grab your popcorn because Phyllis is about to go nuclear and take everyone down with her. Wait, my brain is buffering. Okay, back to the main event. We need to shift gears to society because this next part personally attacked my soul and I am still recovering. Nikki Newman is there and she is completely reeling. She is dizzy from the absolute shock of Patty Williams. Nikki tells Jack Abbott that she thinks Victor should have just drugged himself. She is absolutely convinced that Patty paid out of pocket to drug Victor. But the fact that Victor actually hired Patty is what completely broke her. Her marriage to Victor is basically hanging by a thread. And she tells Jack, and honestly, she told Michael too, her whole world is crumbling, that her marriage might be completely beyond saving at this point. She is so vulnerable, so broken. And I just wanted to jump through the screen and hug her. And Jack? Oh, Jack Abbott, you sneaky, sneaky, diabolical man. Jack swoops in, playing the ultimate white knight. Seeing Nikki in this state of total despair, he offers to officially sponsor Nick Newman through his severe addiction recovery. Nikki is so overwhelmed by this incredibly kind, selfless gesture. She literally grabs Jack's hand, looks deeply into his eyes with so much emotion, and tells him he is such a special person. She walks out of society feeling so much lighter, like a massive weight has been lifted off her shoulders. I was literally swooning, you guys. I thought, wow, Jack is really stepping up. He is genuinely being a good guy for once. Until Kyle Abbott walks back into the room. Jack turns to his son, watches Nikki leave, and quietly, smugly confesses that he might have exaggerated Victor's role in the whole Patty situation just to push Nikki out of her marriage. I am literally shaking. Send help. Jack Abbott just admitted out loud that he is a manipulative mastermind using Nikki's genuinely broken heart as a pawn in his never-ending toxic war against Victor. He saw an opening, he saw Nikki hurting, and he twisted the knife just to score points against his rival. Peter Bergman is acting his absolute face-off right now, besties. He is playing the long game, and we are entirely seated for this villainous behavior. I'm calling it right now. The villain arc is about to go nuclear. Jack is playing with fire, and when Diane finds out he's using Nikki like this, especially after she already caught them in a compromising situation, it is going to be game over. And Victor? When Victor finds out Jack is actively trying to destroy his marriage by exaggerating his ties to Patty, the explosion is going to level Genoa City. I am physically vibrating from the sheer audacity of these people. They are officially on my do not perceive list, but I cannot look away, manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next episode, because I am too unwell to handle the gravity of these events. I need a nap, a strong coffee, and an immediate update. Stay tuned, besties, because we are spilling all the tea and the pot is officially boiling over.